What's up, heathens? It's your girl. It is Vlogmas day 16 and we have 9 days until Christmas, right? Can I math? Yeah. We are 9 days away from Christmas. And today I'm going to show you how I made these adorable Christmas cards. The items that you're going to need are pretty simple. I always have my standard ruler, scissor, and glue combination. And you will also need a pen. I picked a felt tip fine liner for this, some white cardstock, some green paper, some type of blue printed paper. I have this whole stack of Christmas plaids that I got from, I think it was Michael's or Joann's, I don't know. They had like a buy one get two free, and I ended up getting this stack and 2 other different designs. One of these squares will make 8 cards in total. I must say though, there is something about plaid print that just makes things look warm and cozy. Alright, let's get into it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is pick the paper that I want as the background. I want to make sure that at the end of the day these cards fit into the envelopes that I purchased. So I'm going to measure the paper out and trim it down to fit into the envelopes themselves so we're not having any problems later. Using the envelope as a guide and a paper cutter, I'm just going to trim off all of the excess edges to make sure that these cards are perfect. So now I'm going to work on my backing, and just kind of using the original card as a guide, I'm going to draw onto the back of this blue piece of paper and then use the paper cutter to cut a straight line out. One of these 12 by 12 inch pages is going to make 8 backings, so it's going to be able to support 8 different cards. And then I'm going to cut these pages at a 45-degree angle just so that I can get that kind of mountain slope effect. Using a glue stick, I'm going to glue down these blue pieces. I want to make sure that the right angle corner is going to be on the top left of the card itself so that it gets that full mountain effect with the plaid kind of being the sky. Just like that. And from there, I'm going to go ahead and make the trees. I wanted to make them in 2 different sizes just so that I can get that kind of depth effect once I glue them onto the cards themselves. I'm just cutting out simple triangles, and then you'll see that I have 2 different sizes for them and the kind of the placement that I want on the card. And then from there, again, it's just going to be gluing them down, making sure that the smaller triangle is farther up the white space and the larger one is closer to the bottom so that we have that kind of depth effect. Once that's complete, I'm just going to write Happy Holidays on the bottom of the cards and we're all done. Alright y'all, so these are the Christmas cards that I made today. I absolutely love how they came out. I love how they're pretty simplistic and super easy to do, but they still have this nice holiday feel to them. I went ahead and wrote Happy Holidays at the bottom of the card to kind of complete it, and I can't wait to fill these in and then send them to the people that I made them for. Kobe said. Kobe said. Good boy. Hi, Baba. It's so good to see you. Oh, you wanted the belly rubs, huh, Kobe? Hi, Baba. Looking straight into the camera, huh, Kobe? Or you just felt you in that program. But I feel you. Because my bitch ass is single. And you know what's the worst thing nowadays? Someone's a little anxious to get to the park. We literally just got here, and he's already whining. Hi, Baba.
Be free, Kobe. Be free.
Go play with your friends. The 2 best buds. Literally running off into the sunset. You alright there, Kobe? Alright, so I'm home after seeing Kobe and my brother, and before I go to bed, I'm actually going to wrap some presents. So Christmas is next week, so I wanted to grab some candy for 2 different gifts that I had. And my friend Jazzy just happens to work at a candy store. Since I am already going to be purchasing some items from the place that she works at, I figured I might as well just grab the gifts that I was setting out for her mom and her sister. I'm really close with Jazzy, but something that I didn't really expect was to be so close to her family as well. Before quarantine, we'd be social dancing every Friday night, and whenever there was like workshops, her younger sister Melly would always come with us too, and it's always been a really fun time. I can't tell you how many times we've ended up at an Applebee's all together, just kind of like laughing and having a good time. So I wanted to make sure that since I'm giving a gift to Jazzy, that her mom and her sister are included as well. So the first one that I'm going to do is actually Melly's gift. This one's going to be super easy. At Costco, I got one of those giant bags of Ghirardelli squares. So I just grabbed a couple of each of the flavors, and I'm going to wrap them together in some decorative tissue paper. So taking 2 layers of tissue paper, I'm going to layer them across each other, and I'm just going to place the chocolate in the middle. And wrap it upwards. I'm going to try not to play with the tissue paper too much, just because then it gets overly wrinkled. So I'm not going to twist it or anything. I'm literally just going to leave it up like this and kind of fluff it out. I'm taking a little bit of ribbon. I'm going to actually tie it shut. Okay, and before I secure down her gift tag, I'm going to put her name on it. Then to the gift, I'm also going to just tuck in a little candy cane before completely securing it. Right. And then just like that, the first gift is complete. I got Stacy a bottle of wine, so I'm just going to do the tag for this and then put it on top of it. So then I'm going to cut about 8 inches of ribbon. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually tie 1 knot just to kind of secure the candy cane. And then I'm going to slide the tag that I had made and then just do another knot. And I want to get the edge of this knot as close to the edge of the ribbons as possible to make sure that it'll fit over the bottle cap. And that way this can just slide down the neck of the bottle. And the last gift that I have to wrap is going to be for Jazzy. Whenever I'm gift wrapping bigger gifts, I seem to always have a lot of scrap paper, which works out perfectly well for me in instances like this. For Jazzy's Christmas gift this year, I actually got her the Lisa Frank palette from Morphe. I saw the one with the unicorns on it and it just screamed her name, so I had to get it for her. So like I had said earlier, I'm really close to Jazzy, but I feel like I spend a lot of time with her mom and her sister as well, which is why I wanted to get them some little gifts. So Jazzy is one of my best friends. We met at a tap class and have been pretty inseparable ever since. We have this weird kind of like chaotic energy when we're together. So last year, after I had just come home from Berlin, I was choreographing a cotillion piece for one of my former students who was turning 18, and she was doing a waltz for her debut, which for those of you that aren't Filipino or don't celebrate that, a debut is kind of like a coming of age birthday party. I was choreographing the dance for cotillion. So the issue is when you're choreographing for 2 people but you're only 1 person, it's a little challenging. So it was kind of hard for me to actualize the vision that I had in my mind. And so Jazzy and her boyfriend Gerardo actually came over a couple of days before, or I think even a couple of weeks before I had to teach the choreography to my student and her court. And the 2 of them learned everything together so that I'd be able to explain it or have somebody to demonstrate all of the choreography when it came to teaching this my student and her court as well. Jazzy was a huge lifesaver in that point. She's also the reason why I got into like salsa and bachata and other kind of social dancing like that. I wasn't really comfortable with dancing like that before, or dancing in those styles before, and then I started taking some classes with her and always had a really good time, so then it's been kind of one of the things that stuck with me. And then the lashes that I'm gifting her because she loves her strip lashes is from Queen K Lash. These lashes are the luxurious queen lashes and they should last her a good amount of wear, so I'm really excited for her to get these. And then I'm going to flatten it against the back side of the lashes. Figure out where I want it on the gift and then press down. Instead of hooking this on with some ribbon, I'm actually just going to tape the other candy cane down. And there's that. So really quick, I just wanted to show you what the tag would look like once it was on the bottle. Like I said, it was tied in the back like this, but also tied around the candy cane so that it stays in place. I punched a hole through the tag so that it would go easily through the ribbon. And yeah, so this is perfectly good to go. And then also here is a kind of close-up look at how I finished off Mel's gift. I love the detail on these little ribbons and that they have the little snowflakes on them. I just think it's so cute. This is going to be for Melly, this is going to be Stacy's, and then the gift for Jazzy. I got my 3 gifts ready for my girls when I see Jazzy tomorrow. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video for today. I hope you have a good morning, noon, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!